llamas and alpacas, this is Livia and welcome back to another episode of the fantastic Fanpacas. Now you guys always make me so happy every month to see these entries. These are so fantastic. I know. You guys will do it. And if you're new to my channel, this is a section that I do every month that I have you guys draw an alpaca based on a certain theme I give every month. Usually it's a theme of a video game, since this is basically a gaming channel, even though I do a lot of other things too. But let me tell you, this month is going to be so busy for me. It's like I have to go to 2 conventions, and I'm also planning to post a new creepypasta, which I'm very excited about that. And basically what Fanpacas is about, sorry I got a little off topic there, but what Fanpacas is about spreading the love for alpacas, and which I seem to do very well, especially with the guys, which that was basically a huge surprise for me, but yes, you guys love it! And you love Fanpacas. You always look forward to seeing Fanpacas every month and seeing what the next theme is. But there's always some rules, okay? And you have to listen to them very carefully if you want to be featured on Fanpacas. Rule number 1, please do not steal art. You must draw it yourself, because no one likes an art thief, and I can get into trouble if I show someone else's art that was said to be made by someone else. So please don't do that. It's not nice. It's not nice. And number 2, please do not Photoshop 2 pictures together, because that is not using creativity, and I can get into trouble for copyright of some of the pictures that are used. Like, one thing, I don't mind if you use the shape tool in like Photoshop or Paint to make an alpaca. I don't mind that, but if you Photoshop 2 pictures together, please don't do that. It's not using creativity, and it's not right. Oh, and I should have mentioned for the steal your art, the don't steal art thing, you can use a reference to draw from, but just don't steal that picture, okay? I should have mentioned that earlier. You can use a reference, that's okay. And number 3, please use the hashtag Fanpaca or Fanpacas. I do look at both on Twitter for me to be able to find it, and also tag it to me, please, because sometimes I have a hard time finding them because it's not tagged to me. And sometimes they don't even hashtag it Fanpaca, so please tag it to me and hashtag it to Fanpaca or Fanpacas. I look at both, or you can use both, I don't care. But as a way for me to find it, as long as I can find it. And number 4, please no more than 2 entries per month. Like, I don't mind if you have, like, if you want to do more than 1 character, but like, for 1 entry you could do 5 characters at a time. For 1 entry, just don't give me 5 entries, because we don't want a person to hog up everybody for Fanpacas. We want to give everybody a chance, so please no more than 2 entries. And number 5, this is the one rule that I cannot stress up about enough, is no troll entries, please. Because it's not right, and it is actually not fair to the other ones, and it will not be shown on Fanpacas if you send me a troll entry, and you will most likely be blocked. And let me tell you this, if other people agree with me that that is not an alpaca, that it's something else that's inappropriate, that's not an alpaca, or if the entry is absolutely inappropriate, then most likely it is a troll entry. Please do not send me hate mail or anything because your entry was not shown, because it was a troll entry, and I strictly said no troll entries, please. Please, please, please. Okay, now, this month's theme is Bendy and the Ink Machine, which you guys really were excited about that and send me a lot of fantastic entries. And I'm actually pretty excited for what next month's theme Fanpacas is. It is going to be Overwatch. Well, originally I was planning on doing Little Nightmares, but then I thought, you know, there's more characters in Overwatch, and it's their anniversary, so I think it would be fair and awesome to do the next Fanpaca theme be Overwatch. So there you go. There's Overwatch. I hope you guys will find this interesting. And as you saw, I did an Overwatch alpaca power. And no, you may not take my alpacas and say it's your entry, because I will be breaking the rules. But you can draw those same characters, just do it your own way, or, like, don't copy mine, please. Do not copy mine, please. Now, anyways, on to Fanpacas. Now, the first entry we have is a Sammy Fanpaca, which, wow. I would not think about this being a Fanpaca. Almost looks like he's wearing Mickey Mouse ears. And I can see that definitely an alpaca with a round shape. And this is definitely a unique idea for a Fanpaca. I would not think about a Sammy alpaca. So that was very well done. He will set us free. Will he? Will he? And our next one, we have a Bendy alpaca, or basically an alpaca face with ink all over it. It says, build our machine, you die tonight. I don't want to get into trouble with Will, because that is a DA game song, which that is very well put. Like, it makes me want to sing and dance to it. And I will be seeing DA games later this month. So that's kind of a good reminder about that. And on to our next one. We have this Bendy Fanpaca, which I really like the look on this one. It looks a lot like an alpaca and a lot like Bendy, which together, that is the icing on the cake. And like, the whole body is made out of ink, and you can see his bow tie and his sinister smile. Yes, you can see his sinister smile. And our next one, we have those ink monsters, or whatever they're called. Like, I know they have a name, I just can't think of what they are. All I know is they're a huge pain in the ass in the game. It's, but putting that as an alpaca, wow. But I wouldn't mind if those monsters would come at me if they were like this. Because I would be like, oh, come at me, little monsters. Come at me. Yay. Very well done. And next we have Bendy and Boris. Now, I can tell from the coloring with the red behind Boris is it represents when he was killed. Or so they say. Sorry for any spoilers, but you know, like when he was on that thing, that surgical table. That's kind of like when I pick up what the red means and the green for Bendy. I'm not sure. I think it's just that he likes green. But these look fantastic. They are so fluffy. And that Boris alpaca, he's so cute. And our next one, we have another Bendy alpaca. Now, this one, very, very well done. Like the other one, the sinister smile and the ink body. And there's also a big ink splat. That, wow. I just love it. Like, he is just full of ink. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just really happy about this entry. And this one is a very unique one, and is our last one, is you have actually an idea about who your character is, who you play as, because you don't really see who you play as. So this is using creativity beyond belief, using the character that you play as, meeting the alive Boris, which adorable, adorable, adorable. And, ooh, suspenders on an alpaca. That is tough. Like I said, clothes on an alpaca is very tough, especially with suspenders. Oh my god. But I just love how this entry, like, uses creativity to, like, what does the character you play as look like? Because nobody actually knows. So this is using creativity and possibly a theory of that's what the character looks like. Now, this is this month's theme of Fanpacas, which is Bendy in the Ink Machine. Tell me in the comment section below which one is your favorite, and please make sure to compliment all the artists that worked on that. And I've also made a Bendy and the Ink Machine song, well, parody song actually, because it's based on It's a Small World. And thank you for the support so far on that, and if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. Go check it out. It will mean a whole lot to me. And hop aboard the alpaca bandwagon and hit that subscribe button and to see stuff like this every day. like, well, not necessarily every day, but see Fanpacas every month, and an alpaca power every Friday, which, yeah, even though I'm going away tomorrow, the first thing I'm gonna do tomorrow morning is post, this week's episode of not Fanpacas, oh my god, it's so early in the morning. This week's episode of Alpaca Power. It will be early tomorrow morning, so make sure you keep that in mind, so even though you're not awake by the time it's gonna be posted, it will be there. And, because I'm leaving to go to Sandusky tomorrow, and I'm really excited for ClassiCon, I'm really excited. And I'm gonna get more alpacas, including some alpaca accessories. But I'm basically rambling on of how excited I am about tomorrow. But this was Livy, and this has been Live Next. I'll see you next time, my friends. See ya!